Yo, what's good people? How y'all doing on this beautiful new day that the Lord has blessed us with, man? A great gift to have, a great gift to have. You know what I'm saying? It's a little cloudy out here, like it's about to pull down, but that's alright, man. We still here. I'm gonna talk about today, man. I got a testimony for y'all. I was gonna do something else, but my heart moving in a different direction, so I'm gonna go with that because I don't know if I ever shared it publicly. Like some people know, like people that personally know me, they know. But anyway, man, I'm gonna call this one "Be Humble." Be humble. You know what I'm saying? Be humble. And that's on my face. Anyway, they're gonna be humble, man. This takes place when I was about, I say 2021, coming into adulthood. Like I had already moved out when I was 17 or whatever, but I ended up moving back with my parents because me and my sister had went and got a place, and I didn't have a car, and I really needed transportation. So I was like, look, man, I'm gonna move back, go get me a whip, and then I'm gonna move out, go get my own spot. You know what I'm saying? So I got my car, I got my place. At the time, I was dating a girl, and we ended up living together, basically, like shacking up or whatever. She ended up coming to live with me. And at the time, this was like a totally different me, you know what I'm saying? Like I was like, man, I was a piece of work, to say the least. Like I was arrogant, cocky, ignorant, and just retarded, man. Just crazy, like just like not even I was just wild. But anyway, so yeah, the girl, you know what I'm saying? They're gone, real good hearted, real sweet person. And I used to just take advantage of that because in my mind, in my head, I felt like I got more attention when I was wilding. You know what I'm saying? I got more attention when I was doing crazy junk, or I just felt like people seemed to love me because they know I had like I be wilding, like I be snapping, like I won't, you know what I'm saying? It's like it got me attention. And I just felt like that's the only reason why people really like me. You know what I'm saying? Like was a good heart person, hard working, dead, gonna do anything for anybody to be there. But I'm like always snapping, man, quick to just fast. You know what I'm saying? With anybody for any reason, just for no, just. But anyway, like I said, the girl, she was real sweet, real kind. You know what I'm saying? Goofy, quiet, like cool, beautiful soul. And I used to just take advantage of her, treat her how, whatever, say whatever. And man, I was a piece of work, man. Lord, I think I was a piece of work. I still got some, you still ain't done, Lord, I still got some junk in me, but back then, man, I was a jerk. But yeah, so anyway, we living together, whatever. And I think one of my cousins had moved in with me. So so he definitely can attest to this. Like I used to be wild. And one of my uncles used to tell me, he was like, hey, he's like, look, Junior, you got you a good girl, man. You better gonna stop playing Tupac, start acting like you Tupac and all this and that and this and that. And I was like, man, this me. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so full of pride, man. That junk is disgusting, man. It's disgusting. And he was like, all right, Junior, I'm trying to, all right. And they say it's warning before destruction. And he used to try to warn me. He used to try to tell me, give me game. He used to always, you know what I'm saying, put me on to stuff and tell me the real and tell me the truth. So I don't know why I didn't listen. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why. And just a don't care, like I had a don't care attitude, like it's whatever and this and this, and I'm just care about nothing. And like, man, I was just horrible, man. So there's been plenty of times where I snap on her, say this, say that, this, whatever. And I loved her. Like, yeah, I had love for her, love and everything, but I thought that was like me being the way I was. I felt like, yeah, she'll never leave me because, you know what I'm saying? It's like, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of like a generational curse. Like my mom, she real sweet, real kind. My pops was a piece of work. You know what I'm saying? But my mama always, you feel me? Always cared for him, always loved him, always respected him. And I felt like, I guess that's just how I go. You know what I'm saying? Like the craziest people get the most love. Like, you know what I'm saying? They don't get you don't hear them getting their heart broke or this or this. You hear them breaking hearts and doing crazy junk, and people still staying and being around them and still loving them and still wanting them. Like, if I did gonna be kind and be nice, then I'm gonna come off as soft and I'm gonna be boring and I'm gonna be seeming like I'm weak. So I'm being dead on macho, man, and it seemed like it's working for me. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, so I just kept on being crazy, acting wild. We had good times and would be nice and be kind, but I still had that, you know what I'm saying? Especially like we in front of somebody or something, I was just a jerk. And speed up a little bit. It was one time where I never forget this, man. I never forget this. It's like everybody was telling me how to, you know what I'm saying, treat a woman right and this, and I was raised by women, so I knew better. But I ain't care. You know what I'm saying? And there was this one particular time where we was talking about something. I don't even know how we got on the subject. But she was just like, I don't care what you do. I don't care if you talk to other girls. I don't care if you do this. I don't care if you do that. Just tell me that we gonna always be together. And she was crying. Like, I'll never forget it. She was crying. And it had to be the daggone enemy. The enemy was talking to me. And it was like I stopped to think. And it started the most harshest thing I could say to her. And but yeah, I thought of the most craziest thing to say to her. And I said, I ain't gonna say what I said because I was cussing. But I said, something on the lines of, I don't know what the future holds. I live for the day. And it's like that was the last straw for her. Like, I just seen something break her, like it broke her. And she kind of won't really cry no more. She just stopped and just looked at me and was just like, you know what I'm saying? Like it was a lost cause. Like, yeah, it ain't even no hope in this. Because obviously, you know what I'm saying? And at the same token of this going on, you know, you got outsiders that see what's going on, and you know, dudes is dudes, you know what I'm saying? Dude to try to run up on your girl, even though y'all in a relationship, and he go try to shoot his shot the whole time, and they'll say anything to get in your ear, you know what I'm saying? To say anything to you like, oh, so the whole time all this going on, somebody already dead gone in her ear. Oh yeah, he don't like you, he don't care about you, and this and this and that and this and that, whatever else they said, you know what I'm saying? So the whole domino effect was already set up, you feel me? The whole jump was already in play. So after that, I guess it was just like, all right, well, forget it. You know what I'm saying? I started to see her like her change. You know what I'm saying? I started to see her distance herself. Started seeing her stop calling me so much. She won't text me like that. When I get around, it won't the same her. You know what I'm saying? It was like a whole different person. And you know the old school say, don't dish it if you can't take it. You know what I'm saying? So I try to keep it gangster and keep it. I don't care about nothing. It's whatever. Blah, say, blah, boom, boom. But boy, do women got away. And not only that, man, the motive behind it is God. He working at the end of the day. He doing the work. You know what I'm saying? Why ain't he gonna say God doing the work? I don't know. He know better than me. But I say he will allow certain things to happen. You know what I'm saying? Especially if we the ones that cause it behind it. If we the ones that they gonna got everything going in that direction, yeah, he'll still be there for us, and you know what I'm saying, whatever, but he'll let us go through the process. You know what I'm saying? He will let us go through that process. If we jump off that porch and we see that, dang, it's sharks in this water, Lord. Hey, you jumped off the porch with no daggone flotation device. Yeah, it's sharks in that water. It's crabs, lobsters, everything, electric eels. You about to see for yourself. You know what I'm saying? You jump off with no safety net. So I had to go through that. He allowed that process, but it didn't destroy me. He used that to build me. But anyway, yeah. So we started being distant, and I started caring. You know what I'm saying? I started wanting to love on her and be. You know what I'm saying? It's like people do one thing, and where they got your full attention, they got your heart, and they do that. And then once they see that you shift, it's like now they want to love on you and care for you. Yeah. I was doing all that junk, like, oh, and this and this and this and that and this and this and this, and so much going on behind the scenes. You know what I'm saying? That I'm out the loop. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what's going on. She hanging out, she going places, she doing this, she doing that, and things is happening behind the scenes. And now that I'm starting to daggone peep and see what's going on, and I'm going through it, like I'm getting to the point where it's like, dang, I ain't eating, I ain't sleeping for real, I'm daggone all over the place. And it's the craziest thing. I was looking, not on no arrogant type jump, but I was looking good. I ain't gonna sit there. Like I don't know, it's like I was shining, but I was broken. You know what I'm saying? Because I definitely had, at that time, was other women coming up to me and like, baby, I'll make you a home cooked meal and you can come over and this and this and that. And I'm broke. I'm like, I don't even want nobody else. Like, I'm like, dang, I want my dad gone. You know what I'm saying? But I already broke her heart and dad gone. Now, what I was doing to her is coming back on me. And the way I believe, the way that I made her feel, I'm starting to feel it now. You know what I'm saying? And boy, that was a hard daggone process. That was something. But yeah, like I said, I was looking good, but I was broken. You know what I'm saying? I lost weight, daggone. But I was going through it, and I was trying to hold on, trying to daggone do whatever I could on my behalf. But when certain things take its course, you know what I'm saying, you gotta let it go. And the beauty of God is He will allow some things to happen, especially if we jump into it and we are the cause. He will allow a lot of things to happen, but He won't allow it to destroy us. You know what I'm saying? He will allow it to break some things off of us and burn up some stuff in us, but he won't let it kill us. He won't let it take us out. So a lot of stuff was getting burnt out of me, like all that pride, all that arrogance, all that ignorant junk. That junk was getting broken up off me. That junk, like my heart was like, I ain't had no heart of stone. Like I felt everything. At first, I ain't care about nothing. I won't feel nothing. I want this and this. And sometimes I would get a moment like, dang, that was bad, or I shouldn't have said that. You should apologize for this, and I wouldn't do it. I was like, man, I said I'm gonna stand on. That's that. I wish somebody say something to me. They know what's up with me. You know what I'm saying? That was my attitude at the time. And boy, when I was going through my process, all that was getting broke off me. And it was like, man, it was something. It was an eye opener, for real. It was an eye opener. And anyway, so this is a crazy thing. Even out of dead gone, I could be honest, be real. It was like, even out of desperation, I tried to propose to her. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I'm gonna go there, gonna propose to her. And she done already, for real, moved on with somebody else. They doing whatever they do. But at the same token, she still, you know what I'm saying? We still in the picture together, but for real, she done already moved on or whatever to happen. But at the same token, it's like, I guess the person that she was moving on with, he tried to move on with somebody and try to act like they were trying to make each other jealous. You know what I'm saying? So then he found that out. Then he tried to propose to somebody. It was a whole bunch of dumb confusion and just stupidity type junk. So, and I found myself, I was like, dog, I'm this ain't even real me. Like, I'm on some faking type junk, and I'm trying to, like, this is kind of like force. And me personally, I'm gonna keep it G. I be real, like, man, I'm not. That ain't. It is what it is. If you don't want me, you don't want me. If you want me, you want me. And whatever. That's what it is. That's how I carry it. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna force nobody to do nothing. But at this moment, I was just doing anything that they going. You know what I'm saying? And so, life hitting, man. I'm other things is crumbling as well, and that's why they say, humble yourself or be humble. And at the time, I was so arrogant and just so full of myself, I wasn't humble. Like, I wasn't humble. And I was being humble. This whole process was a humbling process. You know what I'm saying? And they say the Lord chastises who he loves. So even in my ignorance, even in my wrong and everything, it's like, God is like, boy, I love you, but I'm gonna have to take you through something. And I done sent warnings to you, I done sent this and sent that, but you still want to jump down that daggone, that path, go down that razor blade slide board. I'm trying to prevent you from that, but if that's the way you want to go, I will allow it. Cause in the end, if you don't listen, if you don't take heed to the warning, you go take heed after everything you finna go through. I'm trying to prevent you from it, but once you go through that, I think I have your attention. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, we did that, and I was trying to put some things together, you know, put a little trip together, whatever. And it was like she was happy, but it wasn't. I know this person, so it wasn't the. You know what I'm saying? She used to be happy at the smallest thing and would go all the way like, oh, we almost about to cry about, you know what I'm saying? Just the fact that I thought of her. So the fact that I got her the ring and this and did all that, the reaction was like a fake reaction. It was like, oh, like, you know what I'm saying? She just wanted to show off, this to be like, to throw something in the other person's face. So, anyway, what happens? Yeah, so when I'm going through all this stuff, I get a call at work. She called me. She don't usually call me that early or whatever, so I can feel it, and I already knew. Like, I don't know if the spirit spoke to me or whatever, but I already knew everything what was going on. I got a feeling. I was like, "What's up?" And she was like, "I gotta tell you something. I want to talk to you. We can talk when you get home." I'm like, "Nah, you can tell me now. What's up?" You know what I'm saying? And I was like, "Oh, you pregnant?" That's all I said to her. And she was like kind of sobbing on the phone. And I was like, "It ain't mine." Or you pregnant by somebody else type junk. And I was like, "Yeah, don't worry about it. When I get off, you dead gonna come get your junk. Whoop, whoop, whoop." You know what I'm saying? And so they gone. She end up when I get off. You know, that's like one of the worst feelings you can have. They hear some junk like that, to hear that news, and then you at work and it's like, dang, I gotta finish this shift. But dang, when I get home, I got to gonna go through this and this. You know what I'm saying? So it was definitely an emotional roller coaster. And that happened or whatever. So I did go get to the house, and we did go. She crying and junk. I'm throwing stuff away, doing this, doing that, and it was something. I don't know what it was. I threw something in the trash. I don't know if I threw the ring in the trash, the key or something. I threw something in the trash. And I was like, "Oh, what, you want that?" And I was like, "Oh, you can take it." You know what I'm saying? She had it out the trash or whatever. But I think I ended up taking the ring and go get my money, because I was like, I was thugging. I was going through it at the moment. I was like, "Nah, you ain't taking this though." You know what I'm saying? So all that happened or whatever, which really just shook me back into, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't the pride for me and all that, but at the same token, like, it was like a snap to reality. Like, all right, dog, come on now, you done soften up, and you see this now. You know what I'm saying? You seeing somebody choose, and they chose up over you. So it's like, it is what it is at this point. I'm like, yeah, you know what? I'm saying, I did go try to play the good guy role and made myself look stupid, but I said I ain't gonna be no fool for nobody. You know what I'm saying? So, okay, cool. You prayed it ain't bad. All right, bet. You gotta go. You know what I'm saying? You got to go. And you go ahead and enjoy yourself, or whatever it is, what it is. I made my big accolade, okay? If all this is because of me treating you wrong or whatever, all right, cool. I take that L. I could wear that, but you ain't finna be up in here with somebody else babying you. You tripping, got to go. And there wasn't no judgment on her or nothing. Like I'm saying, she would have never, I believe she never would have even, you know what I'm saying, none of this would have occurred if it wasn't for me. You know what I'm saying? Every seed you plant will grow, and whatever it grow into, it takes place, it is what it is from there. You know what I'm saying? You can plant that seed, and if the roots go under and then come through the concrete and it touch this and it do that, hey, it is what it is. So I was like, cool. And I was just like, you know what? It only thing I knew was, like, I always had a relationship with God, always believed in God, always was in church, even when I was wild, and you know what I'm saying, I was brought up like that. So I was like, you know what, I just need to be by myself, just focus on me. And like I said, I had other girls talking to me, hitting me up, and you know what I'm saying, pursuing me or whatever. But I just wasn't there. Like, my heart wasn't in nothing. You know, like, none of that. So I just did go. And plus, life was hitting, man. Life just, it seemed like sometimes I believe God will destroy everything. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes God will destroy everything around you just to build you back up. You know what I'm saying? Because what he got for us, what he has for us, and his love for us is so strong. It's like, you know what? It's a crack there. I gotta break this whole thing down. Cause he do good work. Like, you know what I'm saying? He like flawless. Like, his details, like his attention to details that much. It seems like nah, one brick is off, I'm gonna destroy the whole thing, and I'm gonna keep you, but I gotta do all this over. You know what I'm saying? So it seemed like that at the moment because everything else started going. You know what I'm saying? Like I got fired. I had 2 jobs. I had 2 jobs. I got fired from a job. And this how crazy it was. I got fired for it won't cause I was late. It won't cause I was fighting. It won't cause I was stealing. I got fired for a hat. I got fired for a hat. For not dead gone. I didn't have a hat on the line. And I got fired for that, I believe, if I ain't mistaken. So that's one job down. Then, excuse me, my car. Yeah, I believe it was the car next. I think the car had broke down or something happened. I don't know. My transmission went out. I don't even know what happened to the car. Like at the time, my mind couldn't even withstand a whole bunch of stuff I was going through. I ain't gonna lie, it was all over the place. And after I lost the job, I had to borrow some money. I know I borrowed some money from my uncle. He was like, "Look, just pay me back." Then I made sure I said, "No, I'm gonna pay you back. I get paid every 2 weeks, so I don't got it this week, but next week I'm gonna give it to you." So they're going again. I'm having to borrow money from people. It's like I really was being humble. You know what I'm saying? When you're young and you work at 2 jobs and you got money coming in, and I don't know if I was hustling at the time or if I stopped or if I don't even think I was hustling at the time. I think I was just, because I wasn't hustling. I was working 2 jobs. I was like, I don't even want to hustle. But anyway, I was just being humbled, man. It's like the girl I treated wrong. Okay, cool. She done got pregnant, got rid of her. All right, bet. Now I just got fired over a hat. All right, bet. Back down to one job. Cool, I still got some money coming in. Then my car go out, and I'm like, man, now my car broke down. I'm like, and it's crazy because through all this, man, only thing that was bringing me peace, only thing that brought peace to me was leaning on God. And that's all I knew to do was to lean on God. So, man, I could do this testimony in 2 parts, so should I just do it in one? I'm gonna try to do it in one, and then maybe another project or something I could gonna break it down and give you more details. But yeah, so at this time I was just leaning on God, man. But I say before my car broke down, my mama, she had all these gospel tapes, all these CDs and stuff, and it was one particular junk that I had to listen to every day. I was listening to John P. Key, what up? And New Life Community Choir, I think that's what the name of it is. And I would play that every morning. And just listen to it. And that junk used to bring me peace and just feed my spirit and just uplift me and just help me. And I was just leaning on God. And so I started getting back in my word. I was still going to church and stuff, but I started getting in my word when I'm at home. I get my word. I couldn't do I had no appetite. It got so bad I did not eat. And I worked at restaurants. I did not eat. I drank some water, and I had no appetite. So after I lost that job, what happened to me at the other job? No, I got fired twice. I think that's what it was. Yeah, that's what it was. I had got fired twice. I got fired from my job. One was in a restaurant for a hat, and then the other one was at a residence place. Like we used to deliver the food to the residents and do stuff like that. And I got fired there too because the lady was like, "If you be late again, I'm gonna fire you." So what happened was I ended up being late, but she didn't fire me. You know what I'm saying? She kept letting me come to work, and then she fired me. She was like, "Oh, what you doing here? I told you if you be late again, you can fire." I was like, "Man, that was about 2 weeks ago." And now I don't got like, you know what I'm saying? So it was like, man, it was back to back. Like, this is crazy. So yeah, I got fired for both of those jobs. And I had to go back to a junk and little restaurant, little fast food junk. A lot of y'all know. But anyway, I had to hit them up like, yo, I need a job. You know what I'm saying? I just got to get this money right now. So ended up doing that. And in the midst of that, after I borrowed, no, this is before I had to borrow the money. I think I was late on my rent. When I got the last check, I was late on my rent. Get home, they changed the locks on my door. So I had to sleep in the car. And my car wasn't working. So then when I had to figure a way that they're gonna get the money to them, and then did that, then I got access back to the apartment. Then I had to get some money from my uncle. Then I had to pay him back. Now I'm working one job and I'm walking to work. I'm walking to work and walking back because a lot of times I didn't have money for the bus. Sometimes I scraped some change, sometimes I had it, sometimes I didn't. And it's so much, man. So many different layers. This is like an onion testimony. There's so many different layers of this daggone story. But so my car broke down. Then my cousin, he did have a whip, but he ended up selling the whip. I don't know, man. That was a lot going on. Something happened to whip, he sold or whatever. Then he had got a moped or something like that. So he let me take the moped one day. Man, this is crazy. It was so much going on. So all right, let me get back to it. I'm kind of getting off track. So when I was walking to work and walking back from work, like I lived in the area in Norfolk, like I stayed on Azalea Garden Road, but I worked out like Park Place. Like I worked on Monticello on 21st. So I used to walk there and walk back. And this is on an empty stomach. I wouldn't eat nothing. I wasn't eating for days. Like I don't even, only thing that kept me was God, because I wasn't feeding myself. Spiritually, I was feeding myself. And that's the only thing that kept me. Cause my heart, I was so torn. I couldn't eat. I didn't have the appetite. I would get sick if I thought of eating or tried to. I have no appetite. But I had all the energy in the world, which is crazy. Like I wasn't sleeping a lot. I wasn't eating at all. And I was just in my word. I was in my word heavy. And I was in my worship music and just my gospel and just praying and talking to God and just leaning on him. And he gave me all the strength to keep moving and keep on. Like, look, I got you. Yeah, you made a mistake. Now you're going through the process, but I'm going to rebuild you. I got you. And this is looking in retrospect. And so I would do this every day. This was my routine. If I had money for the bus, I get on the bus. And sometimes the bus will peel off on me. Like they see me come to the bus stop, they'll peel off, and I go run across the street to the next bus stop. Like, dog, you see me? You see me every morning, you know, I had to get on the schedule. I'm on the schedule. I'm like, man, you see me, dog. You ever had it like you get on the bus and the bus just peel off on you, man? But anyway, like this is my routine. I go to work, listen to my gospel music. I have my big wired headphones. You won't know this before Bluetooth and all that junk. And I would walk to work, listen to my gospel music, have me a good old walk, have me a good talk to God, or just, you know what I'm saying, worshiping, whatever. Then I would work my shift, handle my business, get off, then I get back to my walk, me and my gospel music and my walk. And when I got home, I felt it was so empty. I don't want to be up here, just be depressed and all this type of junk. So I throw my headphones on, change my clothes, put my shorts on or whatever, and make sure I got my headphones, my gospel music playing, and I would run the block. I started just running it once, like non-stop, And then it started getting to the point where I ran it 2 times non-stop. I was trying to tire myself out so I could be tired enough to lay down to go to sleep. Cause I was just wide awake, like just I couldn't. I just had energy. Energy was crazy. It's crazy. And I would do that every day. Listen to gospel music and just run. I wouldn't allow myself to stop running. I just keep running. Then I come in the house, take my shower, might chop it up with my cousin, talk to him, or get in my word or something like that. So I did that. That was my routine throughout the week. And it was one day, this is like when, I forget what year, this had to be like 2011, 12 maybe. Somewhere around it. Pizza Hut had came out with the big box, the family, I don't know if it's family box or the big box, come like with the pizza and the daggone cinnamon sticks, and I think it came with some wings or something like that. So, you know what I'm saying, my cousin, he had got some money, whatever, and one time the girl had came around my house with my other cousins, and they had, this when Netflix first came out, you know what I'm saying, she had logged in her Netflix on my PlayStation 3, so it was still, you letting us use it, you know what I'm saying? So he like, look, man, we go there gonna chill. I think he had used the hot spots from the phone, put it up there. He was like, look, we gonna chill, we watch a movie, man. We got some food tonight. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, all right, bet. I just came back from running. I'm like, dang, the food smell good. And I'm like, yo, I'm actually about to be able to eat. Like, it's crazy. I ate in days. And I got an appetite, like my stomach growling on. Okay, bet. So I grabbed me a slice and made me a plate, and my appetite go away. I couldn't eat. So we just chilled and whatever. I think we watched a movie. But speed up, cause I'm a little long-winded. To sum it all up, man, I ended up losing the apartment. Well, let me slow down. Let me go back. Okay. There's more details. When I was taking my cousin's motor scooter to work, that one day, this is a layered testimony. It's like testimony in the testimony in the testimony. This is crazy. When I was riding the moped, I took it to work, whatever, parked it, and I went to work that day. I was working with my daddy. We was in the middle of the rush or whatever, and I'm thinking he back there just doing paperwork or whatever. So I just go back there to throw some dishes in the sink, and I see him back there sitting down, and he kind of like rocking and shaking or whatever. And I'm like, what's up, you alright? And he just like shaking his head, rocking like that. And he crying. And if anybody knew my daddy or know about him, whatever, he ain't the one for crying, you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, what's going on? You back here crying? Like, you crying? What's up? And he just kept on going like that. So I'm telling the girl up front, I'm like, yo, I don't know what's going on with my pops, man. He dead going back there, this, that. And she like, what? I'm like, yeah. She like, well, go ahead and make sure he alright. I got this. I can hold it down. So I'm like, man, you want me to call the ambulance? She like, and I'm like, dog, I'm not about to. I can't give you no help. I'm not about to sit here and let you I don't know what's going on with you. He's like, I don't want to go. No, I don't want to go. And I'm like, forget that. So I tell the girl, I say, call him. I'm gonna sit back here with him. She called him, whatever. They came. Lord, I thank you. He was having a stroke, seizure, or something like. I think it was a combination of something. They were saying he was going to something like that, and heart attack or something. It was something, man. I would have to get all the diagnosis of what it really was. It's been a while, but I think he was having a stroke or something. That's what it was. I think he was having a stroke and some other complications was going on. So they finally get there. They got there, and that they wheeled him out or whatever. He crying and everything, and I'm like, well, shoot, they go ahead. I couldn't ride with him in the ambulance. I was like, y'all go ahead. I'm gonna just come up there with you. And I told the girl, like, I gotta go. I don't know what's going on. I gotta go see what's up with my pop. She said, no, go ahead. So I did go. I get on the moped. I ride a moped there. Yeah, man, they were saying all this stuff was going on. Yeah, complications of his heart and stroke and all this other stuff hitting him at once. And they was like, had he been a little bit, if he would have waited or he hadn't come here, like, he could have sat there and died. He said that would have took him out. And thank you, Lord. Yeah, so that happened, and this is all back to back after I went through the girl getting pregnant, losing 2 jobs, me having to sleep in my car breaking down, me having to walk back and forth to work, all at the same time, God dealing with my heart and humbling me. To have that, you know what I'm saying, that love, to have a heart of flesh, to have feeling, to have, you know what I'm saying, all that. And at the same time, it's so strategic, man. God loves us this much. He's so strategic. He put me in position to be somewhere where I'm gonna be needed, to where I'm gonna have to go in action. You know what I'm saying? Because had it been up to my daddy, he wouldn't have went. Now, not saying that if I wasn't there, somebody wouldn't have forced him. You know what I'm saying? Or said, look, you going to the hospital. But we was in the middle of a rush. Everybody's up front. Nobody's in the back. He's the only one in the back. I just happened to go back there. I don't know if I grabbed something out of the walk-in. I want to say I was throwing some dishes away in the sink or something. But I just happened to go back there and just look at him and go check on him or whatever. I went into the office to see that. So I'm like, God know what he doing. You know what I'm saying? What he got for you, he got for you. When he called you, he called you. If it's a purpose on your life, it's a purpose. And we all got purpose on our life. God created us all for something. You know what I'm saying? When he put us in this world, we just didn't get here by chance. You know what I'm saying? He designed us like, look, you got something that to offer to this world. You know what I'm saying? It's somebody you go reach, or somebody you go do. Like, it's something you're going to do for my glory, for my good, for me. You know what I'm saying? For my kingdom. I designed you for that. You know what I'm saying? So that's the beauty of God. Like, he sits so high, man. He sits high and he looks down low, and he can see everything. He can see into our tomorrow. He can see into our next week. He see it. That is like if you let's say if you're dead gone, you playing with ants and you got a magnifying glass and you got the sunbeam to one spot, and you like, boy, if they walk in that spot, they gonna get burnt. Or if they walk this way, I'm gonna pour the water there. You can see above them. They can't see what's ahead. You know what I'm saying? But God, he sees what's ahead of us. You know what I'm saying? He see where, okay, I see this, I see that, I see this, and I got it playing out like this. If you go this way, go that way, it don't matter. I'm God. I'm everywhere. I got it. I got it either way. And he's so good and so great. He don't waste nothing. He don't waste nothing. Our good, our bad, our right, our wrong. God uses it all for his glory, for his better good. Like, he uses it. You know what I'm saying? Me and all my arrogance and my pride and all that, he used it. He used it and he worked it for my good. Because he allowed something to break me and break that stuff off me to show, boy, you is human. You not invincible. You know what I'm saying? You not invincible. You ain't above nobody. Now let me use this and use that to break that off you, to bring you into the person you supposed to be. Because I'm going to put you in a situation to where you can't run to nobody else but me. Now you either suffer by yourself or you come get it right with me. And he allowed that. And he knew what it would take to drive me to get in his face, to come seek him, to be like, Lord, I need you. I don't know what to do. I can't. I'm broken. I'm hurting. I'm this. I'm feeling this. I got this going on. That's going on. You're like, okay, I'll take that burden. Give it to me. I'm the only one that got. Yeah, I got you. That ain't nothing. And that to get me in a position to where I told y'all I was working 2 jobs. and I don't get fired. You know what I'm saying? I be quitting, I be leaving. I've been fired before, but I'm a good worker. You know what I'm saying? I handle my business. And I got fired from 2 jobs. So I had to humble myself and go back to an old job that I didn't want to go to. You know what I'm saying? But that door was still open for me, just to be in position to see that my dad have a stroke, and me to have the love and have the courage and the confidence to say, or the boldness to say, look, I'm not listening to you. You going. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes that's how it is in life. The roles reverse. Parents will be the child, and the child will be the parent sometimes in situations. And it's not out of disrespect, it's out of or disregard for them being a parent. It's out of love, it's out of care. It's like, look, I can't, you know what I'm saying? I'm not about to, I got to do something, because at the end of the day, that's what's going to happen to everybody. What did you do? What happened? And you just let them sit there like, nah. So God allowed me to be in position to where my father could have potentially passed right there. You know what I'm saying? And God is so good, man. God is so good. God is so good. God is so good. That's why I be talking about God so much. That's why I be dead gone trying to do these little videos and testimonies. It ain't even about me. And if I do got any pride or arrogance, Lord, I cast that out. Because it's about your glory, it's about your goodness, it's about what you do and what you have been doing, and what you can do for people if they just allow you. You know what I'm saying? I'm no better than nobody, man. I was out there, I was wild, I was doing a lot of things far from God, and I'm still not the cleanest, you feel me? But he's using me, and he see purpose in my life. He's doing things for me. He's been there, he's kind, he's patient with me, man. He's caring, he's loving. And I'm just, how the song go? I'm just a nobody trying to tell anybody about somebody who could save anybody. That's all this for. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just want to bring God glory, man. I just want to praise him. I want to lift him up. I want to spread his gospel. I want to reach people. I want people to be free. I want people to be set free. But at the end of the day, I'm just a messenger. All I can do is put it out there. Whoever it touch, whoever it reach, that ain't got nothing to do with me. That's God. Whoever it convicts and converts, that ain't got nothing to do with me. That's the Holy Spirit job. That ain't my job. We are here to be witnesses, and that's all I'm doing. I'm just witnessing to y'all and letting y'all know what he did in my life and what he's been doing in my life, how he's been changing me, how he's been keeping me, how he's been loving me. And I'm no better than nobody. He can do it for all of us. You know what I'm saying? I get inspired by other people's testimonies. You know what I'm saying? People testimony to free me of some things and to open up my eyes on certain things. And to give you the boldness and the courage to be like, yo, let me tell y'all about what he did in my life. You know what I'm saying? Because it'll free somebody else, and it'll help somebody else, and it'll reach them, and they'll, you know what I'm saying, be like, you know what, I had a similar story, or this or that, and you know what I'm saying, we just spreading his word, his gospel. He getting all the glory. This ain't about us, it ain't about me, it ain't about none of that. It's about God. It's about the one who died for our sins. It's about the one who loves us more than we love us. It's about the creator, not the creation. That's all I'm doing. I'm just letting y'all know what's up and what's going on. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna keep on putting it out there. Lord, give me the life and the strength and the air to keep on doing what I'm gonna keep on. This for him. You know what I'm saying? I done done enough for this world while and doing a whole bunch of dumb jobs. I done ran with the enemy. I'm getting on the path. I'm getting on that right path, man. The daggone being about my father's business, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, I don't even know what else happened that night. I don't even know how I got home, but I just know we went there, they got him in stable condition, then we found out he had diabetes and some other things was going on with him. And I would just, I'm just grateful to this day to even just have that opportunity to be there. And it's like God, he sees that in us all. He sees what he has implanted in us. and where we're going to need that and use it. And how he designed you is not no mistake. You're wired the way you're wired because there's a reason, there's a purpose. You know what I'm saying? Now I can understand why I got that fire in me, where I can and it come off crazy, but I'm a very caring and loving person. But when I be meaning what I be meaning it. So it's like, that's my daddy. That's big dog. You know what I'm saying? My daddy was big dog. He did that's why I get it from. You know what I'm saying? But I can't listen to him. I gotta be that voice. I had to be that voice of reason to be like, no, you're going to the hospital. I'm not gonna let you sit here and die no restaurant or nothing crazy like that. Not around me. It's not happening. So I just thank God for the whole play out. You know what I'm saying? I thank him for the whole play out. Now God could have dead gone allow my arrogance and pride to take me out. But he didn't. He allowed something to break that off me. He allowed me to go through a trial where it was like, you see why that ain't no good, why that's no use. I didn't create you for that. I didn't create you to be that. That is not what I had in mind when I designed you. No, that ain't it. You know what I'm saying? And he just so wonderful, man. He just so wonderful. He's so kind. He's so loving. Oh man, God is so good. Lord, you're so good. I promise you is. You is. Don't nobody deserve no glory but you. You deserve all the worship, all the praise, all the glory, man. But I just wanted to share that with y'all, man. Like, I wish I could put it in better words or however, in a different format or something. But that's my be humble testimony. You know what I'm saying? Lord, you do what you will with it. I'm gonna put it out there. You do what you will with it. I'll give you the glory and all the honor and the praise. Y'all share y'all testimonies, man. Don't be afraid to share your testimony. It is a wonderful thing to share what God has done in your life. To have an experience with God is beautiful. You know what I'm saying? So share that, man. Share that. That's your power. That's your truth. Man, you never know. You never know who it can help. How it would be. You never know how God go use it. Put it like that. You never know how God go use it and who it may reach. You know what I'm saying? So I just wanted to share that with y'all. I know it was long with this video about almost. I was gonna put it in 2 parts. but I was like, nah, we just go do one. It's so much more to this. I could do a part 2 because there's a lot more that went up after that. I may do a follow-up. I may do that. Lord willing. But man, I love y'all. Appreciate y'all, man. Remember, be humble. Be humble. You know what I'm saying? They say, be humble or be humbled. You know what I'm saying? I love y'all. Appreciate y'all, man. Get your life right, man. Get in a relationship with the Lord. They're gonna get in your word. Ask for forgiveness. Get saved. Get baptized. Whatever it is you gotta do, man. Do it. And get right with God while you have time, while you have the opportunity. All right, man. I love y'all. Appreciate y'all. I'll catch you on the next one.